So back in 2020 during COVID, I decided that because I was out of work and I had finished studying, this was before I started my PhD, I wanted to focus on my business and the social enterprise that I run, the Humanitarian Changemakers Network. So I thought this was the perfect opportunity to start working on a project that I'd wanted to work on for ages, and that was writing my book. So I got started during COVID, and then I kind of fell off the writing bandwagon a little bit once I started my PhD. And then you may have seen a video that I posted around, I think it was October or November last year, where I basically organized myself a 5-day writing retreat to just sit down and smash out the entire book. And I did it. And then finally, last week on the 17th of May, my book was released. It was literally so surreal to get the first lot of the author copies for me to sign. It's super duper exciting. Basically, the reason I wanted to write this book was because I have obviously been running the Humanitarian Changemakers Network. We started back in 2019 with the goal of helping to equip and empower more young people to take action to change the world by helping them understand a really simple framework for change so that they can kind of understand the difference between certain actions and outcomes of social change. Basically, we very strongly believe that if young people understand what social change is, they can tangibly identify, strategize, and plan for different types of social change, then they'll feel much more equipped and empowered to actually engage in that space and work to make change happen on the issues that they are passionate about. So basically at HCN we teach our framework for social change. We have like a free Skillshare class online which you can take, which is like a very basic introduction to the framework. Then we run our in-person workshops which teach much more in depth what the framework is and help people who are already kind of active in the social change space apply this framework to the issues that they care about and that they're working on. And finally, we now have a book. It's a super easy read. It's like 120 pages and it's basically outlining the framework for social change that we teach and sharing my own personal journey as a change maker from when I kind of started my journey back in 2013 or so up until founding the Humanitarian Changemakers Network, and some of the things that I've worked on, just to kind of help people actually contextualize the framework and the different things that we teach. So I'm super duper excited. If you are Australian, you can order a signed copy from Changemaker Co.'s website, which is changemakercollective.net, or you can just go to the Changemaker.com. That's probably easiest. If you are in the UK, US, Europe, you are able to order it on Amazon at the moment, and it will be available as an ebook on Kindle and kind of beyond in June 2021. So I'm super excited. I just wanted to jump on and kind of let you guys know this is super exciting for me. If you've ever wanted to support me in any way, this would definitely be the best way to support me and my work. 100% of the profits from sales of the book go towards funding the Humanitarian Changemakers Network. So obviously social change is like my biggest passion, but I'm also really passionate about helping more young people become change makers. I kind of made it my mission back in 2013 when I finished high school that I would spend the next like few years really learning everything that I could do as an individual to make a difference in the world. And now I strongly believe that if I knew all of this stuff that I know now and this framework back then, I could have spent those 5 years that I'd spent learning about changing the world actually changing the world, and I want to help more young people do the same. So if you want to learn more, just head to the changemakerinyou.com. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.